No, come in. Can I help you with anything? Makeup? Yeah, sure. It's right over there. Just feel free to use it all. There's a little chair over there if you want to sit down. Oh, and a mirror as well. There you go. I haven't seen you here before. Are you new? Oh, so you're my tent neighbor then, pretty much. Cool. Well, it's very nice to meet you. What's your name? Ooh, that's a pretty one. But that's your real name, right? Or your character's name? Okay, your real name. Good. Sometimes you just don't know when someone comes in here, like, are they in character or not? It's just... Well, I'm Annie. It's very nice to meet you. So, do you have anything specific in mind that you want to do, or... You're still looking then. Well, yeah, you could use your phone, or we could try the old-fashioned way. Because I happen to have the newest LARP magazine. And I think that we are going to find inspiration in here. And you won't have to use your phone. I mean, that's the great thing about LARP after all, isn't it? Not having to be in your real life for a bit. Being away from technology and everything. I mean, just look at the cover. I think this character is probably inspired by the Khajiit from Skyrim. Pretty epic, right? So, wanna take a look? I'm pretty sure we can find you something. Or at least get you inspired. Oh, we got these for free actually at the entrance. Didn't you see it? Well, don't worry. I'll go with you later today, and then we'll get you one of these magazines. What do we have here? Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here, really. You have tutorials on how to make clothes. And recipes, too, for medieval food. It's pretty useful, actually. I mean, there's ads in here, of course, as well, but they're all LARP related, so, you know, it doesn't get any better than that. Ooh. Here we have a recipe, for instance. Pretty cool, right? But, of course, we're looking for some makeup. So, how many LARPs have you been to? Oh, so this is your first? Wow. But you're here alone? Oh, that's really brave. I wouldn't have been able to do that. Pretty cool. How do you like it so far? Yeah, it's a lot to take in the beginning, I know. Here we have some people in their costumes. I always love elves, but I also want to try out a pirate look. Well, there are a bunch of pirate crews actually here that you could join, but I think I'll stay with my group. I actually met them all at different LARPs. You could join us if you want, actually. We're mostly just a bunch of chaotic bards. But you don't have to be able to play an instrument right away. It's totally fine if your character learns it, you know. I'm learning how to play the kalimba. I'm not good yet, but hopefully someday I will be. So, if you want to join us. Sure. While the others aren't here yet, I'm currently staying here, and they're all getting lunch. Don't worry, they bring me something. But I will introduce you to them later then. In the meantime, we are going to look at these awesome costumes. Have you met the undead flesh? They're so epic. Oh, especially on the battlefield. So cool. Don't worry. It's only overwhelming for a bit. You'll get used to it. What do we have here? Oh. The Fantasy Vikings. Well, they're called that because they're not actually trying to portray historically accurate Vikings. You know, the favorite thing that Viking specialists talk about is that the Vikings didn't actually really wear the fur on their shoulders all the freaking time. And it's like, okay, fine. I think that's why they call themselves Fantasy Vikings, so that no one, you know, is being like that. So cool. My costumes aren't anywhere near that yet. Hopefully someday they will be. Oh, it's normal in the beginning. No, it costs quite a lot. This is an expensive hobby. Ooh. These are pretty cool too. I like her look. The orcs. Have you seen them? You haven't? Well, okay, it makes sense. They don't really come out much. They are all so committed. The orcs look so freaking amazing. And beautiful elves, too. But seriously, the orcs. I'd want to get captured by them at some point so I could see what their camp looks like on the inside, because only orcs get in there, obviously. So cool. Oh, that was it. Which one? On that side? Oh, yeah, sure. So this one then. Yeah, sure, I'll just put it over here. There you go. And feel free to use whatever you need. I'm really curious what it's gonna look like in the end. I mean, it always looks different on everyone. Alright, yeah, sure, just hope you don't mind me cleaning my shoes. I've been out as an NPC last night. They were looking for some people who would scare the poor players in the forest, playing ghosts basically. And I wore these shoes and they got a little muddy, but it was totally worth it. I got to drag people into the forest as a ghost. I was screaming my lungs out at them. It was so cool. I was wearing a black gown, you know, then some white face paint, so I'd look really dead. It was so fun, and then I just stood there in the dark, waited for them, and then dragged them into the forest. It was so cool. Well, if they need more NPCs tonight, you can totally come. Sure, I'll ask. Oh, no, technically I'm here now as a player character, but I started as an NPC here, so I know the team, and sometimes I just have ideas, and I ask them if I could, you know, do that, and then often they will go along with it and let me do that. Just being an NPC again. Have you been an NPC before? In a LARP? Oh, wait, you're here for the first time. Sorry, I forgot. But is that something you'd be interested in? Well, it's a great way to meet a lot of people and try out different things. But about your character then, as a player. What's your character's name? What's their race and their class and their background story? Oh, don't worry, I love long stories. What a unique name. Yeah, it's always a good thing to start out with something that's relatively close to you, personality-wise. That way it'll be easier for you to get into that character. My first character was an alchemist. She was a bit more sarcastic and cynical than I am, but only because naturally or normally she would have been exactly as sarcastic and cynical as me, but in real life I try to tone it down a little because I'm also a people pleaser, so I never want to hurt people's feelings, you know. But with that alchemist character, I was finally able to let that out a bit more and be a bit more, well, not mean, but, you know, just try out a few more things. Play some pranks without feeling guilty about it. And now I have multiple different characters. One of them is evil, a member of a cult. Super fun to play. Are there any other species that you would like to play? Other characters you'd like to make? Oh, that's gonna be interesting. I would love to see that costume. Alright, I don't think it's getting any better than that. Did you go to the flea market earlier today? No? You didn't even know of it? Okay, listen. Look what I got there. This shirt. Super pretty, I know. Do you know the general plan and when what is happening? Okay, I'm gonna write it down. Don't worry, I got you. We'll be here for a week anyway, so I'll make the entire week plan for you. Okay, so the flea market is going to continue for a while today. So when you're done with your makeup tests, you should go there. Monday then. To 60. Good. So there will be a flea market today and also a little like auction as well at the marketplace. And then tomorrow on Tuesday at I think 12 a.m. or 11 a.m. they will officially announce the beginning of the LARP, which means you will have to stay in character from then on. Right now you can technically walk around the market area out of character, and that's fine. But starting tomorrow you have to stay in character. People take it really seriously here with the staying in character thing, so don't talk to anyone about anything non-LARP related, okay? Unless they invite you to do so, of course. So Wednesday, we will have the first bigger battle on the battlefield. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you the whole story. I personally know it because I know the team, but just so that you know the big things that are going to happen generally. Not the story of it, but you know, when it's happening, so that you kind of know what to do or when to be at what place. On Thursday, there's gonna be a big plot reveal. You should be in the forest at that point, at about 4 p.m. Friday night, spooking people again. Also in the forest. So you could either come there as a player, in which case I would scare you, or you could join us and be a ghost yourself. You still have plenty of time to choose, so. Ghosts in forest. Starts at 8 p.m. Saturday. Last big battle. Should be early in the morning at some point. They're planning something big. I'm not telling you, but it's gonna be super cool. Really? So you want spoilers? Okay, so the undead flesh, they're gonna wake up in the player camps, you know. You know the undead flesh are an NPC army, basically, right? Okay, well, they are. And they're all gonna go to the player camps, silently, very early in the morning when everyone's sleeping. And they're gonna lay down, and then basically start waking up and walking around the player camps towards the battlefield. You know, as if the dead are rising from the ground. So epic, it's gonna be so epic. So, yeah, if you want to see that, go to the player camps. And on Sunday, flea market, again. And then we all go home. Hold on. I'll just put that there for you. Very good. Oh, wow. You're looking pretty good already. I think yours looks even better than in the magazine. No offense to her, she looks awesome. Oh, you're done? Wow. Actually, you should take some pictures. I know, no technology and everything, but if you're in your tent, it's fine anyway, so. And you look pretty cool anyway. Alright, oh, yeah, sure. No, you're gonna go to the flea market then? Thought so. Okay. Well, yeah, feel free to come by anytime. My friends should be here soon anyway, and then I can introduce you to them. You don't have to be nervous. They're the kindest people in the world. It's gonna be fine. Okay then, have fun at the flea market. I hope you find something good.